Good morning guys, and welcome to a new vlog. So in this vlog I will be showing you how to use video in a good way, because as some of you already know, video is really a good tool to come out when it comes to marketing and reach your customers. So right now I am in a building, and this is just one of many buildings that we have been delivered lighting to. You do not know so much about me, maybe. I am the owner of a lighting company, and for that reason, of course, we have to see some of our projects. We will go to a few more projects that we have been involved in, so you can see a bit more about what I am doing in my daily life, which is hopefully interesting for you as well. So let's flip it to the next project. So this is a new place where we are here. This is the Bell Sky, and it is in Copenhagen as well. As you can see, there is some nice pendants up here, and then we have some downlights, traditional downlights, to have the general lighting and at the right lux level, of course. So yeah, let's have a look. This is the way down to the spa, which is also a great place to be when you want to relax here in Copenhagen. And let's see if there's any other lighting concepts. There is some here as well. You can see there is some in my background. This is just for the traditional general lighting. And then we have a nice concept over here, which is track lights, as you can see up here. And these track lights are just generating and creating a nice atmosphere on this wall, and it is right plant. It's alive. It's not plastic, which is really nice. Also in a really expensive situation here, because they have a lot of these plant walls, but yeah, really nice. So this is just a great hotel, and they have really used the lighting in a great way. Yeah, nothing more to say than I think we should flip it to the next project. So right now we are in a parking area, or I must say parking garage. You know, this place is pretty interesting to talk to you about, because lighting in a parking garage is just perfect when it comes to LEDs, because LEDs are just a great way to use here, because you are able to control it in a really you know, a good way. So when there is no cars in this area over here, then you can lower or dim the light down to, let's say, around 50%, and you will save some energy, which is pretty nice. And then the lifetime is also really long when it comes to these LEDs. So this is the last application I wanted to show you about the lighting installations. And right now, I think, Marko, should we go out eat some dinner maybe?
That would be
awesome dinner. Okay.
I think we're both hungry.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we will go out eat some dinner, and then the idea is at that dinner we will have a talk, me and Marko, about how to use video content in a good way if you have a company and want to start that part.
And so, why it is so important to have the content like this.
Exactly. So I think we should flip it to the dinner, and then we will see you there, guys. So right now we are sitting at the restaurant, and as we promised you, we wanted to talk to you about how to use video content in a good way. So first of all, I just placed the camera right here, so we have it in the right position, and you can see us. Yeah, that's good. So Marko, you are the editor-in-chief of my videos, and you also know that, guys, because I have just mentioned earlier. And just in the beginning, Marko, how can you use video content if you're just starting? If you want to start out, how can you do it? You know.
Well, from my experience, from my personal experience, I would say that first of all, it's good to ask yourself what's your goal, what's your vision, and what's your aim. Like what kind of people you want to target. That should be the first thing, and you know, based on that, you can find your content, what you want to offer. So. Yeah.
Okay, so starting to have a vision and starting to find out which sort of
what you want to bring to people.
Yes,
exactly.
And also maybe find out which person you want to have in mind.
Yeah, exactly. If you
we got the food. Perfect.
Thank you. No, if you want to make it to like travel vlogs, travel videos, if you want to be like business or corporate oriented, or yeah, depends on what you want, on what's your plan.
Yes.
To reach.
Okay, and for those of you who might have in mind, we want to start this out. You know, what should you have of equipment? What should you buy? Is a mobile phone okay?
Well, I would say for the beginning, as everything depends on what you want to do. But you know, if you planning to do, for example, vlogs like you, it's nice to have one vlogging camera and tripod to do that, like octopus tripod, and you can start from there. But if you want to do some filmmaking and more cinematic looks, you know, of course you need to buy more professional gear, because people like to see the quality of the video as well as the audio. I think audio is really important, because you know, if you had some interrupting noise in the videos, people are not really satisfied with the quality. And that's the thing, that you know, a lot of people watching videos maybe after their working hours, they want to relax themselves, and you know, if there is a wind noise and so on, you know, they are not really happy. They are not willing to continue and watch it again.
Exactly. And for those of you who want to see a really nice setup, I know that Marko have this one here. Maybe you can show it, Marko.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know how that is looking like. You know, this is you can talk about what's.
Well, we have here a microphone from Rode, and then a GH5 Panasonic Lumix with a 12-60mm lens. And recently I just bought this gimbal. It's a new version of Pilotfly H245, if I remember. And you know, I just got it for 5 days maybe, and I can tell you guys, it's it's making a really nice shots.
What you have seen, maybe I can link down below. You can put that down below, the link, where we compare the GoPro 5, which were my old camera, with the Canon G7X, which is filming right now. Because the G7X is a pretty cheap camera, which you can buy from.
It's cheap, but compare quality and price is really good, and like for your content it's perfect, because you know, it's a small compact camera. You can put it in your pocket and you can vlog anytime, and it brings a full HD quality.
Yeah.
But maybe we are more far away from the topic.
Yes, we have to stick with the topic, of course. So if you want to start this up with, let's say you have a company and you want to start this, should you be, Marko, maybe you can, answer that. If you are a CEO of a company, would you like, some people might not find it of interest to be in front position, and might be a little bit scared of that. Is it something that another employee then should do? Or how would you handle that? You know?
Well, you know, I'm new in the business, but what I've learned till now is that, you know, a lot of companies, or not a lot of companies, each company needs some video output from what they're doing. So I think having employees which are willing to be in the videos and are like familiar and confident or comfortable to be on the video and on the camera is definitely a benefit for employer and for CEO, for employer and CEO, of course. So I can tell that it's a huge benefit for a company to have some video output. You can see that from your perspective that you know.
Yeah, agree, guys, and that's totally.
And it's like what I can see that is really easy to express yourself and to show people what you're doing, and maybe to how would I call it? You know, to show your own perspective on your business.
Yeah. And I can also add something to that one. A great answer from Marko. The thing is, for me, I was not so happy with the camera in the beginning. I was a little bit uncomfortable. I was like having the camera in front of me. People were just looking. I was a little bit scared actually, because what do other people think about me when I have this camera in front of me? But right now I have just learned that it's just a lens, and I'm talking to persons actually through this lens. So it's just a camera, and I'm just thinking about that right now. I wasn't in the beginning, so for that reason I think it's something that you can learn. Everyone are able to learn that, and you just have to be yourself when you are in front of the camera, and that's so important, because if you're not yourself, then you will never win.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe another advice I can get is to be confident and believe what you gonna say, because then people believe in you. And you know, if you are scared and if you don't believe in your ideas and your thoughts, that you cannot somehow sell it, you know, on the internet.
Exactly.
So believe in what you're saying, and and be confident. Don't care about others. I would say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what do people then do if they want to edit the videos? This might be the last question, because otherwise this video will be too long, and we also need some food soon. But the thing is, right now, what should people do if they want to edit the videos? Is that then something that should be done in professional editing, you know, software? Or how can they start if they do not know?
Yeah, I see your point. I think it's we're going back to the beginning of our talk. You know, depends on what you expecting or what you wanna bring to people. But of course, you can bring value to your audience with really easy editing, and if your content is good. But then, of course, if you want to make like cinematic videos and more professional filmmaking quality, of course you need to study more in like software and post-production as well. I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects, and I can tell that there are unlimited options, and you can learn every day something new.
Okay, so Premiere Pro is a little bit more technical for some, right?
Yeah, it's a really complex program where you can do you can do a lot of editing there. You have a lot of options, and you can combine it with the Adobe After Effects.
And so on. Yeah, so that's it. But what I can tell, I have also been doing some editing back then, and I found some videos on YouTube, and I learned how to use Premiere Pro in you know, just a normal way, like not so technical, but I know through those videos how to you know, edit some video and put them together, and also do some not so intense of like editing the audio, but a bit of
yeah, I can tell as well that you can learn the basics of the Adobe Premiere Pro in a few steps in tutorials which are on the YouTube online.
So yeah, just to summarize, you know, if you want to start the videos, you know,
just believe in yourself. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to try new things, and yeah, just work hard.
Work hard. That's a good way to end it. So that was it, guys. This was a vlog where I and Marko was telling you about how to use video content in a great way to, that could be market your company, that could be branding yourself as a person, and so on. I hope you like this vlog, and I want to tell that there will be a lot more content coming up soon. Of course, the vlogs, and also from the other channel at Normason. So
yeah, from Normason as well.
Yeah, we have just been out shooting, so that's good. So nothing more to say right now, that we have to have our Chinese food, and hopefully that's good. That's a soup. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.